Hi, my name is Nurhidayah Binti Shamsudin, and in this video, I'm going to talk about an HR lessons that are actually based on a real cold case. And I have already picked one real cold case to talk about, and the case is actually between Mr. Siong as the complainant and Sarawak Berhad as the defendant. So in this case, actually taught me that it is really tough for a big company like Sarawak Berhad to handle or manage their employees during the company making a big changes, especially when their employees are returning back from their working abroad. So the main HR problem in this case was actually a very poor communication within Shell's HR team. So the situation was like where Mr. Tang was returning from his working abroad, but then there this one HR came forward to Mr. Tang and offered him a job, but the job was actually no longer exist in the company. So after Mr. Tang found out that the job he was offered by this one HR are no longer exist in the company, he was really confused, and it was very frustrated for him to receive that kind of information, and it was upsetting him. So here I'm going to share a HR recommendation which where Sarawak Shell Berhad should have done better for their employees. Better teamwork and up-to-date info. Different parts of Shell's HR weren't on the same page. HR should have a clear system or a quick check-in process just to make sure everyone has the latest job info before sending out any letters. This may stop their employees from feeling like a promise was broken. Clear expectations from the start. The company had a policy, but Mr. Tang thought it guaranteed him a job. HR needs to be more super clear, especially during the company making a big changes about like job security and if a role isn't guaranteed. Being honest, even with tough news, and also build trust with the employees. Real support for staff in transition. While Shell did give Mr. Tang more time to find a new role, the process could have been more smoother. For employees who might lose their jobs, especially those coming back from abroad, a dedicated HR person could guide them, explain options, and also help them find new roles. This shows that the company actually cares their employee even when making hard decisions. Fair and consistent rules. There was also an issue with how Shell handled Mr. Tang's applications for jobs in other countries, first blocking them, then saying it was just a small thing. HR rules must be clear and applied the same way to everyone and always. This actually is to prevent people from feeling treated unfairly. So, based on this case, the lesson that I have thought is that the company should be more precise and be kind with their employees. So, for instance, when a company goes through a big changes like restructuring or bringing employees home from overseas, HR process must be perfect. This means having a correct information and also applying rules consistently. But it's also about being human, communicating clearly, and be honest, offering good support included. Because how we handle tough times actually truly shows what a company values and how much it cares for its people.